What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we have a lot going on, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. You should be able to get your 8th Heroes badge if you've been keeping up with doing the daily objectives for the MUT Heroes Assist. I've, every day told you guys what was going on with it. Many of you guys were up to the 8th badge as of today, so you're going to be getting a free 95, which is in the title of this video. I'm gonna also show you how to get another free 97 overall, and then we're gonna take a look at that limited Baker Mayfield without a power-up. A lot of you guys were raging about that. EA Sports, where's the power-ups and stuff like that? It's kind of weird that, like I said, I don't know how it's gone from we hate power-ups to EA give us more power-ups, but we gotta be careful with that because they're putting us in a situation where they have complete control over all of our emotions. It's really ridiculous. Like right now at this point, I don't really care about power-ups at all. I feel like I'm getting robbed with training every time I have to upgrade somebody because they're making it so obscene. It's like 30,000 training. It's like it's really weird and ridiculous. It's like, you take advantage and then you just keep going and it's just like dude, it's like this, like, right? If you want to cheat on your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever, you could probably do that in the next town over, but EA is cheating on us with our next door neighbor. Like, it's like weird, like they're being so disrespectful with it, and I just can't deal with it. It's like, okay, you're putting it right in our face that you don't care about our problems. The training is just too ridiculous, but I understand, for the time being, you guys want to get your power-ups, and I understand it, but again, I am, like, at this point, I used to be like, all right, that's cool, the whole theory and everything, but now it's getting a little ridiculous, so I don't even want it anymore. But anyway, today's MUT Heroes daily assist is going to be to get 5 sacks. Jump into a challenge. Go ahead and grab that real quick. The challenge I used was in the recruit your team captain, Leroy Glover. It's usually the easiest one to get sacks with. You'll find it in Rivals. Just go ahead and get the 5 sacks. Get your 8th badge. If you haven't gotten any badges yet, you still have more tries to do it. It's repeatable 3 times, but you'll find it daily here at the MUT Heroes Daily Assist. All right, it'll tell you what you need to do to go ahead and get that MUT Heroes badge. But now we have 8, so I'm gonna go ahead and complete that set in a little bit so you guys can see what's going on with that. We also have over here where I'm gonna show you guys how to get the new 97 overall. So the first step was time to step into the big leagues. Now, defeat your arch nemesis. Pretty much similar things to what we just did before. You're gonna go ahead and accumulate 300 points, rush for 1,500 yards, and force 35 fumbles in the first tier 1. That's gonna give you the 93. Then the next one is gonna give you a 95. The next one after that's gonna give you a 95. But you'll see you gotta accumulate, a lot of points, a lot of yards, a lot of fumbles. You may be able to do this throughout this process and go ahead and get yourself another free 97. I know a lot of you guys took advantage of the last one. I took advantage of the first 2. I got the 93 and 95, and then I played the challenges, and I was able to get my free 97 that way, which was Ryan Ramczyk. We made like 380K or something like that off of him. So that was this one. Now this is the second one right here, where you're gonna have another opportunity to get another 97. That's up to you based on your schedule, how you want to go about doing that. There is nobody forcing you to do it. I'm just giving you guys the information that it's there. If you play the game, you do weekend league, you do solo battles, all of that stuff counts towards it. So go ahead and get it done if you're in the need for coins. All right, that's pretty much point blank, period. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to do it, but I would like for those of you guys that are struggling to make coins to be able to have that opportunity to go ahead and do that. So now, let's go ahead and jump into the MUT Heroes badge exchange. So when we go ahead and drop this one in, that should be the total of 8. We are going to get another Nat 95 overall. Now remember, when you're doing those other set pieces in the missions, I was very, very shocked that they were auctionable. I don't know if this next series is going to be auctionable as well. I don't know if EA, like I said, is going Christmas early or whatever they're doing, but I was very, very shocked that we got an auctionable card from doing challenges and stuff like that. It wasn't even any online things. It brought us back to, like, back in the day when everything was auctionable. Now it's just like, all right, bro, like, what's up? Like, dude, here, take this, take that, and that's all you're getting, and it's a Nat. So this one clearly says that it's a Nat with the MUT Heroes badges, and you can repeat it 3 times. So keep getting those daily, whatever they are, the badges, and you'll be able to complete another 97 overall along that time. All right, so this is, pretty much the same pack. We'll just hold on to it. Doesn't really matter which one you pick unless that player is going towards your team. All right, so don't really go too crazy about trying to figure out, like, yo, which one should I take? What's this? Don't worry about that. We're pretty much getting them and putting them into sets and then trying to figure out from there, you know, what we want to do out of the, I bet they have 21 masters. Yeah, 21 masters. We're just trying to put together everything that's available here and then go from there, and that's it. So other than that, there's nothing really going on. Everything else surrounding this situation is up to you how you want to roll. You know what I'm saying? Continue to get your MUT badges. Listen, remember though, you can still spend money. You can actually spend money in the store. Also, I brought it up before, but you can spend money in the store and get 5 badges off the rip. So if you didn't get all of them, you know, right now, and you're like, yo, bro, I want to get it, and you don't want to wait to go through the whole segment of, you know, getting a whole 8, you can jump on and get 5, but it's going to cost you $10. Again, I'm not counting your pockets. I don't care if you're rich and you don't want to pay for it. I understand. I hate buying things from the store when it's like EA is just going out of control with it. So if $10, you don't want to spend your $10, just wait, because you can repeat it up to 3 times. So that means it should be a total of 24 badges, because 8 times 3. All right, so that's pretty much what you want to go ahead and take a look at, you know, as you go through this. But again, don't force yourself to want to spend money. It's not really something that's necessary, unless it's a card that you want. Like for me, I'm going to spend money on Calvin Johnson because I don't care. I don't really care. Like that point, I'm like, yo, whatever, I want Megatron. But see, I have an issue. I'm an idiot. You don't have to be like that, bro. You can say, you know what? I'm going to save my coins. I'm going to buy Calvin outright. I'm never buying bundles. Like my no money spent guys, whatever. But again, Randy Moss, even like Sean Taylor when he first comes out, and Megatron, those guys are like my weakness, bro. You know, if they drop an Eric Dickerson and I want to just truck somebody uncontrollably, maybe that as well. But that's just something that I wanted to point out to you guys. Now we go ahead and take a look at the limited Baker Mayfield, right? So some of you guys are like, yo, Gmia, what's up with the power-ups? Yo, Wildcard Wednesday, they dropping power-ups? Listen, dude, I already gave you guys my insight into power-ups. I think they're disgusting because they're costing so much training. If it wasn't that much training and it was just like, you know, the card itself was the bigger portion of what was upgradable for the card, I would not have an issue. But it's starting to get a little ridiculous with like 30,000 training. After you spent 500K for a card, you still got to spend 30,000 training, which is another 97 card. So you're buying the card twice. That doesn't make any sense to me. But again, if you guys like that kind of action when people are taking advantage of you, that is fine. I'm not here to debate that with you. But let's take a look at this. Obviously, he's going to be available inside of the the training variety pack. If you guys wanted to go ahead and take a look at it. For me, he's not going to play any different than anybody else that's an improviser with the same numbers and the same speed. I do like the card per se. Like the card looks good. So it's not like it's a card that's trash. If it was, I would tell you. This card is not trash. It's going to play very, very similar with the exception of some things. Like he's 6'1", so he might throw the ball into the back of your lineman's helmet. You know, like some weird stuff like that. I don't know. Because it's kind of weird. Deshaun Jackson never threw the ball into the back of the lineman helmet. But Lamar Jackson does, and they're both 6'2". So that's probably the only discrepancy you would have with the players. But this card itself, based on the attributes, is a decent card, all right? If that's a card that you want, again, there is no power-up at this time. You know, if you guys really want it and you're going crazy about it, that's fine as well. If you want to go ahead and say, you know what, EA, we want a power-up for Baker Mayfield, that's fine. He would be a gold 99, I guess, so that would work out for you guys. But I don't know when or how they're going to be able to, you know, formulate that, because I really think that most of their resources are going towards Madden 22. Now, that doesn't mean that Madden 22 is going to be a good game. It just means that they are more focused on not having to deal with, you know, all the naysayers coming out at launch. Even though, you know what? I don't think they even care about the naysayers, because over the last 3 or 4 years, the game has been like intolerable and nothing has been done for the most part. Like, for instance, right now, we've had complaints about contains. Now contains don't work. So you can just run right outside into a contain and have a good time. Those type of things are kind of weird, but again, with the way that everything is starting to balance itself out, we have to now, formulate plans to, be able to enjoy the game still. That's why you guys are enjoying, the labbing sessions that we have over on Twitch on a daily basis at GmiasWorld, because you're starting to enjoy and see what works within the game. And I'm happy to be able to share that experience with you guys every single day. So if you're not following me on Twitch at GmiasWorld, definitely do that now. Also, social media, Facebook, Instagram, those things right there, Twitter, at GmiasWorld. You guys will be able to get some insight into what's going on within the game and some other things that happen throughout the sports world and the NFL. So looking at it overall, like I said, the card is not bad. He is a Brown player. I haven't seen many Browns theme teams So I don't really know how excited anyone would be other than grabbing him just because he woke up feeling dangerous, you know, going out there, seeing what he's about. Look, other than that, I don't really know. It is what it is. You know, it is Baker Mayfield. I love his energy. I love what, you know, I love his intangibles and, you know, the way that he plays. Will he bring the Browns a championship? Probably not. Not with the way that these OP teams are being formulated, and you still got Tom Brady playing. So I don't know about all that. For those of you guys who are going to ask that question, you got to wait for Tom Brady to retire. That dude right there taking like $0 and having everybody re-sign. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work out for everybody involved. But again, that card right here, it's probably going to go more down in price because it is available in the training reroll. So people are going to be pulling it a little bit more often. If you wanted to go ahead and take a shot at that, I have not been able to pull one limited out of the training pack. So I don't know what's going on with my luck. But some of you guys are saying like, yo, bro, yeah, I pulled it while watching your video. Good stuff to you, bro. Go out there and get it done. But at the end of the day, just remember, he does not have a power-up at this time. Go ahead and start to, you know, get those points accumulated and everything like that. So that way, you'll be able to get that free 97. I showed you about the MUT badge. You know, the 8 MUT badges. You should be able to get a free 95 today. That's a nat. And we're going to continue to find ways to get free cards, free players as EA puts it out. That is actually a W with this promo, though, the way EA is allowing the no money spent players to actually eat. Like, these dudes are eating. I'm getting reports that you guys are, you know, making 500K here, 400K here. Now you guys are eating. This is okay, but they have to do this from the beginning of the year throughout. And then you have people that buy packs. Everybody's happy and you make the same money. So shout out to EA Sports for doing that for my no money spend players. You guys have told me that it's a W. I agree. And also the challenges weren't too extensive also, so it works out for everybody. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. You go ahead and have a great and unbelievable day. We'll see you guys next time. One love, y'all.